Hello everybody, how are you doing? It is Courtney-Jai, welcome back to my channel. It's very nice to have you here. Now today we are watching the final episode of Heartstopper. It has been a long old journey. I feel like the characters have grown dramatically. We have seen a lot more mature storylines in this season, which I think are only going to be growing as we get into season 3. But I want to see how this finally ends because wow, we have been on a hell of a journey of ups and downs. It's been emotional and yeah, I just don't know what to expect from this episode. I think this series has been better than the last one. I think it is delivered on a lot of things and I feel like it's probably one of the best sources of education really for anybody who's LGBTQ+. Like if I had this when I was a kid, I think that I would have came out so much sooner. I mean, like, God, yeah, I would have been out and proud probably by the age of 15 if I had this, but unfortunately I didn't, and I didn't come out till I was 19, and it was a struggle. And even after 19, it was hard because it was hard to see representation for me, to the point where I actually got to represent me in the show, and that was a full circle moment because I got to present myself as something that I never had, which I'm so happy kids will now have for future reference, and there's so much more queer media coming out, which I think is incredible. Alice has done an incredible job, and I think it will push further and further how much we can get LGBTQ+ content, which will be educational and helpful to so many people. So it's an amazing thing which has been presented here. But if you do like this episode, please give me a massive thumbs up. Also give it a share. And if you want to watch any of my content unedited, you can do on my Patreon. There is exclusive videos coming to there. There is a private Discord where you can chat to me directly and other people who are Patreons. You guys are absolutely amazing with that. And you're going to get an exclusive series, which I'm going to react to, and I'm going to let you guys decide it, which will be amazing. There's also going to be mini vlogs going over there as well, which I can't wait to share you about my trip to America. So if you guys want to tune in for that, you can do. It'll be in the link below. And the Patreons are just amazing. Let's just give them a massive shout out because those guys are incredible. But less of me waffling and let's get into the final episode of Heartstopper. What's fantastic is Alice has released the 5th volume as of next month. I've pre-ordered it, so I hope you've got your copy pre-ordered as well. So we kind of get to see what the next chapter is because they are kind of leaning into the final book here, I think, with that meal, or they're just kind of moving stuff around. So it's going to be incredible to see where this goes. I love it. I'm bi, actually. I need to get a t-shirt that says I'm bi, actually.
You are the best. Have you seen the comment?
Fantastic.
I guess we knew this would happen.
Yeah, you're going to have comments which say you're gay. I still get it now.
You sure you want to go?
This is the best my life has ever been.
That's amazing.
I don't have to hide my amazing boyfriend anymore. I'm not getting bullied. Everything's perfect. So we're going to go to prom and we're going to be the cutest couple there and everyone will see.
And it's what they fully deserve. As I was saying, someone said that I was really feminine in one of my last reacts and that must make me gay, just because I was open to expressing my feelings on camera, which they want me to be more masculine. So they want me to be like, yo blood, how you doing? Ain't no long ting. They want me to be really masculine and say that is peng and, you know, act like a bro or whatever, but that's not me. Like I just be myself and express myself, and that doesn't make me any less bi or any more bi. It just makes me bi because I say I'm bi, and that's how that works.
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yes.
Was that a serious question?
Yes. Do you not want to?
Yes! I want to be your girlfriend.
Why are you being weird about it?
I'm not being weird, you're being weird.
Tao just like having like a little mini meltdown in his brain there. You think it's just like, oh God, what if she says no? Did you guys go to prom? If you did, put it in the comments below. I did. I wore my Converse and a suit.
She's probably just slept in. Imogen said she hasn't got any of the food yet, but she's definitely going to Asda in a couple of hours.
Do you trust her with that?
Not at all.
This is a mess. I'm texting the gang, otherwise we're literally not going to have a prom.
I forgot what I was going to say. Prom, that's it. I wore Converse because I love Doctor Who and David Tennant always wears like Converse, which is why I was like, oh, I can rock that. So that's what I went to in my prom. I didn't wear shoes because I didn't find them comfortable. best friend to save her, which I absolutely love. I wonder where Darcy's gone if she's been kicked out of the house. Isaac is always glued to a book, and I have to respect that he can walk and read, because I cannot do that to save my life.
Oh God.
Guys, I'm having a breakdown.
That wasn't funny. No, okay, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Oh, stop. Let me fix it.
No! That's unfair, no. That's unfair. That's not fair.
Yeah, okay, ready?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, which way again? This way?
To the left a little bit.
You should, invite him tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
you
tell him we
should.
need more chaperones.
I feel like they have to have their own spin-off series. Just the teachers of Heartstopper. Even like a mini web episode.
Is it true you guys are going out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were gay, Nick.
Well, I'm bi, actually, but yeah.
Well, I think you guys look so cute together. I told you.
I didn't believe you, you know.
I said.
I hate the assumptions that people always come out with that didn't know you were gay.
Do you want to stop and get something to eat? And walk to the shop?
I'll eat later. I've had a really late breakfast. You can, though.
He's offering that helping hand. I guess he's going to do that a lot for Charlie, and hopefully Charlie will eventually accept that hand. And
Oh, Al did most of it.
That makes sense.
Crisp?
quite fancy some crisps myself.
I saw your Instagram post.
Yeah.
And the comments. They're all idiots for assuming you're straight. And I'm including myself in that statement.
Thanks.
Charlie must be really happy.
In some ways, yeah. I mean, he says he's really happy, but I don't know. I think he's been finding all the attention a lot.
Overwhelming.
Oh, yeah. He hates attention, so.
Worried.
How come?
The more I learn about him, the more I think the bullying, all the things that happened to him in the past, they all really have affected him, and he still carries it all with him, even though it's over. It still causes him a lot of pain.
Of course you do, because once someone makes you feel that low, when you feel down, you're always going to feel that low.
I think when something really bad happens, it can affect you for a really long time. My dad died when I was 12, and, you know, I think a lot of the reason I get so freaked out about losing my friends and losing Al is because losing him was just like...
Aww.
Yeah.
I didn't know about your dad.
No, don't be weird about it.
I'll try.
Good.
It's nice that he can confide in Nick, seeing their relationship change to that
the
level.
bullying. You know how bad it was, don't you?
I mean, I had some stuff, but yeah, Charlie never really talked to me about it.
Me neither.
Charlie's never really expressed how he's felt with anybody, really, which is part of the reason why he probably feels like he carries that burden with him every day, and it's where his eating disorder probably orientates from.
Okay, I'm not looking, but for the record, I think you always look cute.
Oh, look at him.
Nick, I can't believe you're my boyfriend.
Can I please open my eyes now?
Okay.
They both look so adorable.
Does it look bad?
No, you look so good. You look so good. How about we don't go to prom and stay here instead?
I have to go. Everyone's expecting us to go together now.
Yeah.
You guys steal the show.
A big public appearance as a couple, that's definitely what we want.
Yeah.
That's how movies would interpret. I don't think it's going to be quite like that, but... And that's why I like the show, because it kind of gives you a realistic impression of what it's like to come out and how people react and that kind of thing, where movies kind of over dramatize stuff to the point where that's not reality. So your expectation is it's always going to be over the top. Coming out in films can be the worst thing, but it can also be the best thing. And it's how do you gauge what reality is for you when you have this journey? So she's just been outside. I was hoping to see at least be at someone's house, or hoping Isaac can
And what are your
find his
intentions
place.
with my Al?
Richard?
I'm joking. I'm joking. But if you're not back by 12, then you will be in trouble.
The awkwardness. But she's going to look stunning, isn't she? Yep. Kills it every time.
Hello.
You look... You're so... Hello.
You look pretty good too.
By the way, who is excited for the new Doctor Who? I'm so excited that I've started watching it from the beginning with Christopher Eccleston. So, well excited.
Hey. Oh my god!
You can sing. Oh my god, look at you.
Look at me.
Suspenders.
You can be as well.
I love suspenders.
I love your dress, it's so nice.
Where's Darcy?
Hopefully she turns up at the last
She's really
moment.
late. Let's just go inside.
Well, are you sure we can wait for her?
No, she'll show up in a bit. Let's just go. I'm gonna have a look around for Darcy.
I feel like prom is like one of those weird times where like it feels so grown up, but you still feel like kind of like a child as well at the same time, so you don't know how to kind of react to it. Like people dancing and stuff, it's so awkward to dance for the first time.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, different.
I can't believe Nick's showing off his boyfriend, but none of you managed to bring a girl.
I don't want one.
I said, why not?
Because it's so embarrassing just standing there on my own.
Right, come on, the four of us getting art room.
And smile.
You alright, Nick? What have you been, mate?
Too busy hanging out with your boyfriend.
Sorry if we made you feel weird about telling us.
Can't believe Nick's the first out of us in a relationship.
Yeah, man.
I could easily have a girlfriend any day now.
Yeah?
Is Tara Jones single?
He's gay. Everyone knows this. Come on, man.
We missed you, mate.
Yeah, I miss you too. I'll see you guys later.
In a bit, mate.
Darcy and
Tara, what's wrong? What's happened?
I don't think she's coming.
Why not?
I know something's wrong, but she never wants to talk about it. How do you talk to someone about something that they don't want to talk about?
It's one of the hardest things.
Maybe you just have to try, even if it doesn't work.
I feel like Nick kind of like confides in her the most. They're kind of like, he's like a big brother and she's like a big sister to him at the same time. And I guess because he doesn't have like a good brother, like having that is just the perfect thing for him. Cal's got his movie-esque dance.
I'm gonna go to Lambert.
I know.
I wonder if like his relationship will stay the same as just friends with James, because I really don't know that much about asexuality and how it works if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever.
Nathan, Yusuf, you came. Said you needed more chaperones. You know, that night in Paris, pretty stupid thing for us to do.
But he wants to do it again.
Well, I was going to suggest dinner and drinks next time.
Look at the little smile. Little smile going on his face. Yay. I love it. I love the teachers. It's like the best thing for him, isn't it? He confines himself in books, and a book may give him what he needs. I feel like Charlie always looks like a little bit of a lost puppy, and then he sees Nick and it's like, you see the confidence grow in him.
It feels weird. Should we, dance or
Oh, yeah.
get a photo or something?
Yeah.
Can you dance?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Me neither.
I know, Nick is full of surprises. I mean, he can speak fluent French, so he's probably a ballroom dancer as well.
Can we leave? I thought this was what you wanted. I'm not worried about people seeing us together.
But why should they have to see? We've been so obsessed with the idea of coming out. It's like we've forgotten why we wanted to do it in the first place.
Just to be together.
It's not for them.
It's for years.
I just want to have a fun night with you and our friends.
Yeah, I want that too.
I love how they delivered that as a message.
David and my mum are out tonight, so I do have a free house.
Yeah, great success, great success.
You two were incredible.
Out of breath.
Hey guys, where'd you disappear to?
Hey,
Yes.
I thought Prom was supposed to be vampire themed. Oh my god.
Darcy, are you okay?
Where have you been?
Where's Tara?
She went to find you.
And now you're all going to go and find Tara. Oh, is she going to confront Darcy's mum? I wonder if Darcy's mum actually knows about them, or if it's something which, like, she's going to learn about very quickly.
Hi.
Hope we don't take cold calls.
Does she look like a cold caller?
Darcy's friend. She said she was coming to our school prom tonight, but she didn't show up. Is she okay?
And how would I know that?
Because you're her mum?
She had another one of her tantrums last night. Over an outfit, can you believe? Your own mother can't tell you the truth about an outfit. Who can? She looked like a lesbian. She'll realise she was in the wrong, but she'll come straight back.
What a bitch.
If I find her, I'll ask her to let you know she's okay.
Thanks then. Bye.
See, Charlie's mum gets a lot of stick, but at least she's supportive of her son, like, and his sexuality and who he is. All she just wants is him to improve his grades and be good at school, which is completely respectable. She is nothing like that, which is someone who is toxic. I guess Darcy's going to get the family that she deserves and her friends, and sometimes that is what the LGBTQ plus is about, finding your family. Because friends are the family that we choose.
Where did you sleep?
I went to the park. Fine. Nobody was there.
Why didn't you text me?
My phone was out of battery and I didn't have a charger.
Why didn't you walk to my house?
Because I didn't want you to know. Do you remember when we got locked in the music room the second time? You told me that you didn't feel as confident about being a lesbian as I did. I wanted to be that person for you to help you through your journey.
But you are that person.
At school? Maybe. I'm not even out to my own parents. I don't think I ever will be. I hide who I am when I'm at home.
That's horrible.
I'm not confident.
No, but you're incredibly brave.
Sometimes my mum makes me hate myself. But then I said I love you, but what if that person doesn't even exist?
So you were scared to say it back because you didn't really believe that I could love you?
You've only ever seen half of my life.
And now I've seen the other half.
And she still loved you.
And I still love you.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I'm a literal disaster.
Oh, I know. I actually like how much of a disaster you are.
I am so in love with you. I'm bad at saying it.
Well, practice makes perfect.
I love you.
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 I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
That makes me happy. As I said, sometimes you don't get the family you want and the support you want, but sometimes you do get the choice to have the friends who support you the way you need, or a partner who loves you the way you should be loved. And now they all get to have their own mini prom in the way that they want to have it, which is just amazing. Isaac just learning about who he is as well, and probably finally feeling like he can be included in whatever they want to do without having to feel like he has to isolate himself in a book, because he's learning about himself and feeling more confident in himself. And you can already see that beginning just from, you know, seeing a couple of things which is helping him decide who he is. Having friends is the most important thing in life. To have people you can confide in, people who you can feel yourself with, people who are there to build you up when you feel down, people who are there to support you when you need it. And like, it's just precious the time you have with your friends. So, you know, never underestimate it.
No.
My mum will get annoyed if I'm late. I see what you're doing.
My plan's been foiled. Tell me something.
Like what?
You never told me about the bullying, what that was like.
We didn't need to talk about that. Everything's fine now.
Is everything fine? Like, I know you like everything to be fine and happy and perfect all the time, but you don't have to be perfect with me.
You can show your vulnerability.
Charlie, you said we tell each other things after you told me about your eating thing.
Someone just heard Tao talking about me coming out. I think it surprised me how homophobic people are. I thought things were better nowadays.
Yeah.
People would just call me disgusting to my face.
Yeah, I've had that.
And it went on for so long that I think I started to believe what they were saying.
I've been there.
Made me really hate myself. So much that I used to cut myself sometimes. I don't want to feel like that anymore.
You don't have to. I mean, the bravery to admit that is incredible, because I don't know, there's a lot of judgment and stigma about that.
You still do that now.
But people won't ever understand unless you're in that position where you feel like you can control something, or you feel that your world is out of control.
We banned the S word.
And sometimes everything doesn't feel real, but pain does.
If it ever gets that bad again.
And having that conversation might be the difference between
I still want to annoy you or burden you.
not happening again and not.
I think I'm some fragile, broken mess. Like you need to fix me. I would hate that.
You're not. And I wouldn't. But I've done so many things that were scary in the past few months because you were there, holding my hand. And I want to be that for you too. Like, you're my boyfriend. Joe, can you just please promise me?
Okay.
Wow. Can we just say how incredible the acting is? Because just to portray something like that.
I love your hair so much.
I really need to go.
I love your eyes.
For God's sake.
They're close to saying they love each other. Which is a big step for any relationship. And he's leaving with one of Nick's hoodies. The funny thing is, like, because he's growing as well, you could tell that they've grown, that like him stepping on his tippy toes, it's eventually just going to level out where he doesn't need to.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
What a way to end it. So, we've just watched the last episode of Heartstopper, and that ended exceptionally. Obviously, we'd love to see them say, I love you to each other, but we know when that's going to kind of happen if you've read the comics. I really enjoyed that series. I really enjoyed how all the characters opened up, how the characters developed, how we've got some incredibly mature subjects tackled, but done in such a presentable way that it doesn't alienate anybody within those subjects. It makes them feel like, oh, this is me. This is okay to talk about. This is okay to go to somebody and get advice and get help when I need it. And I think that's so important. I think that is just amazing writing, amazing acting to portray that. It's an excellent source of just knowledge and comfortability and a way for you to feel like a person and to know that other people feel the same way you do, regardless of your sexuality, your gender, your personality, the way you want to dress, the way you want to act, the way you want to be as a person. What makes you feel comfortable is completely okay. And I completely respect Alice for writing what she's done, and I think if they can carry that on into the third season, this could be one of the most well-written shows I've ever seen. And yeah, I know the first series, like people were like, oh, it had some kiddish moments, maybe a little bit cringy with some stuff, but like the way that they've kind of gone in maturity with this series, but done it at such a level that it respects its own audience and knows that kids are intelligent enough to understand these subjects and handle them with maturity if they are treated with maturity. And I think that's incredible. And just to see Nick grow as a character has been absolutely amazing, from seeing him as this rugby guy and to this bisexual man who is actually bi and is completely 100% comfortable to not only reflect it to his parents, but the people around him, and then take that in his stride enough so that he can finally start being a crutch for Charlie to start growing as a person, start healing as a person, because Nick had an up and down journey, but Charlie had a journey which we didn't get to see. We just got to see glimmers of the difficulties he faced and the darkness that he faced, and now Nick is there to give him that helping hand out of that difficult situation. And Charlie won't be okay in minutes or seconds or an episode. It's going to take time. And I think that's the importance as well, is that it's showing that like just because he's got a boyfriend doesn't magically make him cured of his eating disorder or what he went through. He has got damage and baggage because he's gone through something which is incredibly hard to handle, and he didn't have anybody to support him at that time, but now he does. And over the next series, I think that we'll see Charlie just grow as a person and become healthier, but not be completely healthy. And it will show that that journey is a long, arduous one, but it's worth putting every little aspect of yourself into, because you being the best version of yourself is so important. I think this series is incredible. I think the characters are incredible. I think the way that everything is presented is incredible, and I can't wait to see how it develops further. I can't wait to see what comes next, because we got like book 2 or book 3 and 4 in there, but I think the next one's going to have book 4 and 5 and probably a little bit more, which Alice hasn't actually portrayed yet. So I think it's going to be an incredible season, and I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready to see where these characters end up and see if it gets renewed for more series, because just more of this story is going to be perfection, I think. And yeah, as somebody who got to be in the show and seeing what it's doing for sexuality and highlighting what bisexuality is just an amazing thing, because bisexuality is so misunderstood, and constantly, no matter how much I try and talk about it, I will have comments which will say horrible things. And the worst things is like, these people aren't homophobic. A lot of these people are in the LGBTQ+, and we're trying to fight a battle for queer rights for everybody, and yet we've got queer people fighting against other queer people because of stupid things, stupid ideals, stupid things which close the doors to so many people and encourage people to stay in the closet, where if we just went, know what, people can be who they want to be, which is to accept everybody, then maybe, just maybe, it would be a perfect place to be queer. And until that we can accept it within our own group, our own community, how we're going to expect the world to accept us fully. And the fact that like people are now saying, oh, why do we need so many labels? Because there's so much more things to fight for. Just because it's okay to be gay where you are does not mean it's okay to be gay where other people are. And the more that we push our labels out there, the more it's heard, the more it's seen, the more it changes minds, and the more people grow all over the world. And that's why Pride is important. That's why YouTube and the creators on there are important. That's why TV shows and movies depicting these kind of things are important. That's why music is important. People expressing themselves in any way they can to make people go, know what I thought and how I felt were wrong, and I can grow as a person. So incredible series. I can't wait to see where it goes. And if you did like this, please give it a massive thumbs up. Give it a share, because it helps me out a lot. What series do you want to see me react to next? I'm already filming Shameless US, because that also has its own queer storyline, which I want to get into, and hopefully you guys will like that. I'm thinking of reacting to Luca as well, because I hear there's a lot of queer undertones in that, but also it's an exceptional movie and I've never watched it, so I think that would be really fun to share with you guys. But let me know in the comments below, what do you want to see next? I'm going to continue to make videos on bisexuality, because there needs to be more highlighting that I'm bi, actually. And yeah, I think you guys are amazing. I think all you subscribers are amazing. I think Patreon people are amazing. I just think our community growing is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that I get to have such a supportive group of people watching me and me making content for you, and something that we can all interact with and maybe just feel a little less lonely in this world. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me. You guys are amazing. I'm going to say love, peace, and to Chris. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.